Welcome to this channel, ladies and gentlemen, and my name is Kevin Oduor. In this channel, I have analyzed two videos for people who had been following. One was on why Central Kenya MPs refused to resign from Jubilee Party after Ruto called for that order, made that order. Secondly, was why Central Rift Valley MPs were actually willing to resign but opted to do it silently without making it a public affair. Remember, all the parties have up until 26th March to make move if they are going to change parties that they are going to use to seek elective seats in August 8th general election. So let me just take you back a bit. William Ruto gave an order last week, and it was a 2 days notice, asking that leaders who are honest that they wanted to join Jubilee, they wanted to join UDA, to officially resign from Jubilee and other parties so that they can join the UDA. But that have not happened because, according to William Ruto, he was actually expecting a mass exodus from Jubilee Party, trying to copy what happened when people walked out of KANU in 2002 when Moi fronted Uhuru Kenyatta as the presidential candidate. So, of interest to many is what exactly happened. Now, in this video, I am going to talk about what next for William Ruto after unsuccessful attempt to make sure that Central Kenya members of parliament and others fold their small parties, or rather resign from Jubilee and officially join the UDA party. William Ruto's plan with UDA is to make one big national party so that it can rival the ODM party. Secondly, they wanted to make a party so that in any case they are not going to win, in any case they don't form the next government, they have a strong opposition that can frustrate the government of the day. In any case, there is a bill that can be fronted, maybe in the spirit of Building Bridges initiative, because he knows that if Raila wins the August 8th general election and brings and revives the BBI, then it can actually send William Ruto to political oblivion. And you cannot blame him for coming out to really oppose the BBI. And that is why he wants the UDA to be one party that people coalesce within the same agenda, that he can control them. In any case, he's not going to be there in the next government and he's in opposition. He's going to have a strong legislature. Guys, before I look at what William Ruto should do, if you're watching this video and you've not yet subscribed, I'm humbly requesting you take a second and subscribe, and more importantly, also click the notification bell so that when we publish a video, you'll be notified. If you ask me, the reality is dawning on UDA because William Ruto now is shifting his gears to Western and Rift Valley. And I think my previous video, I analyzed about this. So why do you think that these MPs declined? That's the reason. But then, I think this has exposed William Ruto and is making his options thin and thin. He has to ask himself, should he still harbor his hopes on Central Kenya, or should he forget about the Central Kenya and don't give them that dominance that they had in UDA, but focus on other parties so that the Central Kenya vote is also, he just vouch for it just like the other regions. Now, the options that he has depends on his approach, or rather his target for the Central Kenya region. Now, if William Ruto is feeling like he can forfeit the Central Kenya hope of getting a very big basket from Central Kenya, then I think he needs to move fast as possible and name Musalia Mudavadi as his running mate. That will be his option number one, because for one thing that is going to happen, if he names Musalia Mudavadi his running mate, yes, he's going to lose a chunk of the Central Kenya vote, but I think he is going to get a bigger chunk from the Western Kenya. One of the reasons why Musalia Mudavadi is not getting full support is because they feel like there is nothing he's going to get in Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Secondly, when he names his running mate, and that running mate is Musalia Mudavadi, the leaders from Central Kenya that are supporting UDA wholeheartedly and supporting the idea of the bottom up will be seen. The ones who are there just for the positions will also walk away. And he is now going to draw the lines. That is something. Secondly, it's something I'm seeing is doing. He can then try to go and look for votes in other regions. In fact, if you ask me, he's trying to change his battlegrounds from Rift Valley, from Central, to focus on Western and Rift Valley. If you realize today, this Saturday, the rallies were concentrated in Western. Ruto was in Amalemba, Azimio was in Busia, and also One Kenya Alliance were in Kakamega. So I think he's also shifting focus on that other side because he has realized that Central Kenya is becoming slippery. Now let's advance the theory. What are his options if he still wants the Central Kenya vote basket? The first thing that I think William Ruto should do, in my own opinion, is go and look for Moses Kuria. What is happening, and I've always mentioned here, the Central Kenya caucus in UDA do not feel the sense of belonging, and they don't have a way. They are negotiating for whatever they want from that coalition. If you look at Musalia Mudavadi, he has ANC and the Ford Kenya. All these are two parties from Western Kenya. So in the power sharing deal, whatever UDA is going to give, they stand a good chance. But now the Central Kenya are going to pick from the UDA pool, which is the same as the same pool that the Mombasa team wants, the same pool that Aden Duale is looking at, the same pool that Nairobi team is looking at. So I think he should go for Moses Kuria, for one, so that these leaders can adopt Moses Kuria's party, Chama cha Kazi, as a vehicle of negotiating with them. Secondly, in any case that they lose the nominations in UDA, they can bounce back in Moses Kuria's party, and the Moses Kuria party remains within the Hustler Nation. The reason why there are many fence sitters among these Central Kenyan MPs is because they don't have a backup plan. In any case that, for example, Ndindi Nyoro is subjected to nomination and he loses that nomination, which party is he going to use? They are lacking that backdrop. So I think he should actually bring Moses Kuria. Another reason why he should bring Moses Kuria is because if you leave him, he's going to join either Azimio or President Uhuru Kenyatta. Then all of a sudden, there'll be concerted efforts to name William Ruto as an enemy of the mountain. He needs to look at that. Secondly, just to try to make things work out also for these MPs or these other leaders from Central Kenya, William Ruto should focus to go and look for the real hustlers. The real hustlers are not the people that are around him. When you go to the community, when you go to the residents, you realize that they are very popular candidates that are really embracing UDA and they can deliver the votes, but they have been subdued by the bigwigs. So because the bigwigs might not be playing to your league, might not be playing to your tune, it is time for him to go and pick the real hustlers. Because actually, those are the people that have the spirit of hustler nation. The spirit of hustler nation is not in Ketu Waruguru, is not in Anwaiguru or Ketu Waruguru or Anwaiguru. Those is not in Rigathi Gachagua. These people are looking for their positions. Anne is more committed to get her gubernatorial seat than even than William Ruto getting the presidency. So he needs to go and seek the real hustlers and work with the real hustlers. In that manner, these other bigwigs will feel cornered and they will have no option but to follow as deputy president, or make their choices in time. If not, what is going to happen is that William Ruto is going to spend time by cheerleaders who are not bringing the votes on table, or people who have not yet decided on the party they are going to use. It is high time now for William Ruto to stop the public debacle with President Uhuru Kenyatta. I think it is getting at the wrong time for him. He has been playing the victim card for long, but immediately Uhuru Kenyatta showed intent that he was going to support Raila Odinga, I think William Ruto got very irritated. And Uhuru as a person have his own reasons. And he has mentioned that his problem with William Ruto was the early campaigns, and like William Ruto was wanted to sabotage his government, and he has complained about it. But then the public debacle, it is what is making some of these leaders to shy away from publicly endorsing William Samoei Ruto. Now let me tell you, Uhuru Kenyatta have actually unleashed a very big machinery to revamp Jubilee Party in Central. And I think I saw photos of people, I think I saw photos where yesterday there were also rallies. There were town hall meetings in Kirinyaga. There was a team that was sent in Kirinyaga. The other team was sent in Kiambu. And these people are talking to people at community level. Now, what is happening is the leaders around William Ruto that seem to support William Ruto are feeling like the ground is becoming hostile because Uhuru Kenyatta is now taking over the Central Kenya. So what is happening is this. Guys, the people cannot publicly endorse William Ruto because now William Ruto is being branded as the enemy. He's been seen as the things that are not happening in Central Kenya, or is someone who is showing some disrespect to Uhuru Kenyatta. Now, there has been this long-term assertion by the UDA team that Uhuru Kenyatta is no longer the kingpin of the Central region. And I listened to Anne Waiguru talking about it. Now, that is the wrong assumption they are making, because Uhuru seems to be playing his cards very good, very well, but is keeping them close to his chest. So it is high time for him to give him that opportunity, to give these leaders the opportunity to at least calm down. Let them play the victim card they were playing. These people will cross over with little friction with President Uhuru Kenyatta, because with this friction, these leaders are feeling like if they join UDA, they risk they are not going to be re-elected. And guys, that's my analysis. I also think William Ruto should also embrace these other small parties within Central Kenya. But of more focus, shift focus. The overdependence on Central Kenya is really, the time has come to shift and forget about it. Guys, that's my analysis. And what do you think?